Okay, so let's look at the OCAP service and the OCAP playground. OCAP service is a service which provides a bunch of APIs that allow you to access the blockchain data, and the OCAP playground is a place where you can easily and quickly try those APIs. So here we are in the OCAP playground now. The URL of OCAP playground is ocap.arcblock.io. The UI of OCAP playground is very straightforward. The left side is the query, the right side is the response of this query, and here we have the run button. Once you write a query on the left side, you click the run button and you will get the response. Let's change the parameter here. So okay, we got some different data here. So basically, this is API defined by provided by OCAP service. This is API name, and this is parameter, and this is pagination information, and these parts are telling the server that, hey, I only care about these 5 data inside a block. So don't give me some don't give me redundant other data. So I just care about this 5. So this feature is provided by GraphQL. I mean, we use GraphQL as our query language, and GraphQL allows people to dynamically set which fields are they interested in. So the server only returns the fields they are interested in. Here we can dynamically add more fields here. Let's say, for example, I add median time and click run, and now the server returns us the median time. And if I remove something, all of these things, and try it again, so the server returns me less data. Okay, so this is super helpful when to save the network. OCAP service provides a bunch of APIs. This is just one API. By looking at the documentation here, you will find all these APIs provided by us. So let's quickly try another one. So this API is saying that I want a bunch of blocks starting from the specific head. What if I just want a specific block? So here we go. We have this new example here. So let's look at the document here again. So blocks by head. So this is a API name and parameter, and this part is a return type of this API. Let's click this return type. We can see, hey, okay, the server is able to return us these many fields, bits, fees, hash, total. So we can put more here. Let's say that I am interested in let's say pre-hash. Yes. So you will notice that these fields are just primitive types, but here transactions, it's another complex type. So we can put transactions inside here. So let's if you click here, you will see that this is a pagination of transaction. So pagination of transaction is basically just a list of transaction with some pagination information. So let's click here. It's the Bitcoin transaction type, and here is the thing that I can put inside this transaction. And let's say I want to know the transaction hash and the transaction total. So now let's run this query. Yeah, so the server gives us the block pre-hash and the block hash and fees and total, and all the transaction total and hashes inside this block. So this is a nested query in GraphQL. So GraphQL, so if you look at the inputs here and outputs, it's also a query. So which means that inside the transactions here, you can put inputs like this. Data, and I am interested in the for example, value and account. So let's boom. So now you will see that the server returns us everything here. So this might not look very good, but if you go to some other views, you will notice all this data. Yeah, so this is a snake view provided by us. Okay, so another thing that I want to mention is that let's say that you put a lot of you use the playground, you put a lot of queries here, you did a lot of experiment, and you want to save it somehow. So then you can use this feature, save as playbook. So now here we need to input the title and the description of the playbook and save it. And now the playbooks will have all your queries you just created, and you can you can share this playbook with your friend and encourage them to play with this playground.